Alrighty guys, welcome back to Total Immersion Racing in Season 3 on the CombustionGamer YouTube channel. We're about to go racing here at Hockenheimring for our championship race, racing the Penaz and the GTS series, and we have a very close points battle with several of the McLarens. So let's see what we can do in the race. Alright guys, we're starting all the way in the back. I could have qualified, but you know what? That's not fun. We have to work our way through the field. We have to get ourselves to victory without any help from anywhere. And honestly, the car should be really fast, honestly, because the setups that we had last time at the Austrian Talladega worked out for us really good. So now, let's go racing at Hockenheimring and see what we can do here. Get ourselves through the GT class and up to the GTS series, which we are a part of. So should be able to get to them fairly easily. And hopefully should be able to get ourselves positions here as we are in the championship race. So it's very close between us and De Vries. De Vries is our main rival. I think if the secondary McLaren gets the win, that actually would potentially help us out. But it all depends on where we finish and stuff, so it's going to be kind of a tricky point situation all the way until the end in this one. So we're going to have to find out what we can do. Obviously, very straight track, also with some technical corners, so McLarens are going to be fast on the straights, but maybe not so fast in these technical sections where they can potentially get very loose and get themselves wrecked out. So we're going to have to find out what they're able to do. So obviously once we get done here, we're going to see what kind of job offers we have for Season 4 of our experience in the Total Immersion Racing universe of career mode. See what we can do. I'm going to get this BMW out of my way first. Out of the way. And he's going to shove me into the gravel there. Nice guy. Block the Quaff there, our former teammate, but we don't have time for him to be in our way. So as I said, very technical track. You get a lot of different traffic and stuff, which really does not help you be able to navigate in these different technical areas. So always a bit of an issue as we are working our way forward here, hopefully. See what kind of lap times. De Vries currently up in the front with the fastest lap time of 2:06. So I doubt that we're going to be able to get the fastest lap time. We definitely need to get up there to get some more points to hopefully be able to keep De Vries from getting the win. So there we go, a lap record for us. Not really that good of a lap record considering 2:06 set by the leader. But we'll have to see what we can do. Obviously there's plenty of room for error with all of these different intricate sections on this track, and with the McLarens being extremely loose, always a good potential of them getting spun out through these sections. So we're going to have to see what happens throughout this race, but that's always a potential. Hit our brakes here, very good. Nice and smooth through there. Sweet. That's what we like to see, and once again I can already see here that we got the Avon Lady car, Avon tires stuck in the back here, so that's definitely, I think that's basically where they finished every single race this season, so that is certainly a bummer for them, as not having the best of point seasons with that car at all, as we're going into the grass and everywhere. So definitely unfortunate. Kind of going to end up finishing where I thought we would, and that's going to be about third, I think, is where we're going to finish here, but we're going to find out. I wasn't really expecting to be able to go out and win a championship in first season in GTS. I definitely wasn't expecting to be that close in the point standings for the first season in GTS either. But this car has done a really good job, done a few different setup tweaks, you know, different races, and so far it's done really good. So definitely like where we're at in the point standings. We just got to get ourselves a few more positions to get ourselves points. Currently we have a 4-point lead over the lead McLaren, and that's De Vries. So we're going to see if we can get ourselves a little bit better. Ooh, there we go. So McLaren switch around in the front. Fastest lap time by the secondary McLaren. So if he wins and takes away the fastest lap from De Vries, and I can get up to third, That will be a very helpful chain of events. Another good lap time there. Don't think we can improve on that too much more, but always potential. So right now we just got to get up to and past Avon Lady here. And we should be able to get to third, hopefully. We've only got 4 laps remaining and everyone else is driving like a maniac, honestly. So everybody's trying to maximize their points. And all these guys definitely have a little bit more speed than I do on the straights, so that's something to keep an eyeball on as I hit the wall there. That's not going to help me out. So a little bit loose, really hitting the brakes going into those sections, so that's not helpful for us in any frame of the world. Very unhelpful. Alrighty, here we come. Nice and easy through here. We gotta get past at least one car because we gotta get some points. Gotta have more than 1 point. So the McLaren's having a really good field day here. It's a very straight track, which also really does lend towards the VMAC and the Lister Storm being just that much faster. So it really helps them out. Does not really lend itself to my car, as it's more of a top speed track than it is anything else. So it really doesn't help me out. Ultimately, with just how this track gets raced. Let me get this Avon Lady out of my way here eventually. There we go. Got that car taken down. Now I just need to be able to get to the other two, which are within my reach. But I'm going to need them to really fight each other to get them to slow down a bit so I can get to them. Because currently we don't have the best track position and the ability to get to them. Let's see what we can do. It's a little bit slower that time, but we had a few mistakes that we had to clean up. Plus also we're trying to pass a car, and that goes up to slow us down a bit, so let's see what we can do here. I was doing a decent job. We definitely need more speed, but this car doesn't have a whole lot that we can do with it to get more speed. It's really kind of at its limit, honestly. It has really good handling. I guess we could have totally taken off all of our downforce. That might have helped out a little bit, but not really wanting to do that. Ooh, shaved off a little bit of time through there, a little bit smoother, so that's helpful. Can't tell if we got MMP cars coming up after us here, or if that's GT cars that are just behind us. I think that might just be GT cars behind us. I'm not totally sure, though. They don't seem to quite have the speed of LMPs. Those McLarens continue to fight up there and really put some distance on us. So we're going to have to see what we can do about that. Don't think there's a whole lot we can do. It looks like one of the cars was racing up here at the VMAC called the Lister Storm. Had a bit of an issue through that corner as one of them has really gotten separated. See that on the mini-map there. So that could really help us out. But the problem is that now they're not racing each other, so that's going to help their lap times get better. So that's where the downfall of that is, unfortunately. So let's see what we got. Looks like Lister Storm ended up getting loose and having a few issues, so we'll have to see if we can get up to them. Hopefully we can. I definitely need another position to really be able to help myself out here. Don't go into the gravel, we don't need that. Being consistent on the lap times, we definitely need to be able to somehow get a little bit more out of the laps, but I don't think there's really a way to be able to do that. Looks like LMP guys might be able to catch us, but hopefully we can keep them at bay. That should hopefully give me one more lap to gain a position here or two, but I'm kind of thinking we're kind of stuck back here in 5th. Come into the braking zone, nice and easy, very good. Alright, looks like we should be able to get another lap without the LMP guys lapping us, I think. So I think we're good on that score. So that should give me a little bit more time, hopefully, to gain a position, hopefully 2 positions up in front of me here. Hit the braking zone. Nice and easy through there. Good. We really need to be able to get another spot. Maximize our points. Yeah, it looks like the Lister Storm ended up getting a little bit of lockup there. Caused them to have issues. Looks like we should be able to survive the LMP charge here. They're moving along pretty good though, so I definitely need to keep my caboose moving. And hopefully not get overtaken here. Not really a whole lot of shortcutting opportunities to be able to make up ground here. So kind of really just having to stay consistent on the lap time and hope for a chance to potentially get within hitting distance of him. And hopefully be able to knock him out of my way. That's about the only hope that I really have there as I get off into the gravel there. That's not hopefully helpful. We get one more lap right there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of opportunity, unfortunately, to get another spot. Don't think. There's a potential that those McLarens could direct themselves out, which could give me a slight potential, but I kind of doubt that. I think we're going to be stuck back here, unfortunately. Just not quite enough speed to be able to make up any time, unfortunately. Got decent handling. The car feels really good. Got a decent driver behind the wheel, but just cannot get enough speed to catch up to these guys because they are booking it around this place. Hit the wall there a little bit. Ooh, that actually gave me a bit of speed boost. Forgot about that. You hit the wall there 2 times. It gives you a little bit of a speed boost through that corner. But the only thing is it's not really a controllable speed boost, so sometimes it can help you, sometimes it doesn't, and usually it doesn't help you. Right in the brakes through here. Yep, we're going to finish back here in 5th, unfortunately. Not much else we could have done there. I guess we could have qualified, but honestly, with the speed that these guys have, I really doubt that we would have been able to get much better than we are now. Because those guys were just absolutely nailing it on lap times, and there's not a whole lot we could have done there to really beat them, I don't think. Alrighty, so now the question is, where do we get points-wise? It's going to be kind of interesting. So who finished where? Alright, so Bird finished in front of DeFries and got the extra point. This is going to be a close points battle here, and that's how close it is. Tied. It is tied. DeFries obviously gets the win there. We're going to get second, I think, because of finish position and all that. But that was really close. So if we had just been able to get the fastest lap, or potentially one more position there, we could have been the winners. That is some tight stuff there. So there we go. We got top 3 placed in the championship. There we go, second. So obviously we don't get to be number 1. But we are tied technically with the championship, so really tight margins there. I'd say that's a really good finish for us, all things considered. So that's the end of the season. We'll go ahead and save this season right here before I forget to. Don't want to lose all that work. And there we go. We've got ourselves new teams offering us a job, so we can test for the BMW Motorsport team in the pros. Well, obviously we got an option for the BMW the Sentra. We can drive for the Avon team. We can drive once again for this guy right here. Keep him happy. We got the VMAC, which has a little bit more speed, but definitely needs a little bit more. We got the Lister Storm. That's a decent car. Not one of my favorites, but it is decent. Gets us a little bit more speed. McLaren, definitely don't want to go with that team there at all if we don't have to. So let's see. So we got Mike Baker. We got Graham Johnson here. Let's see. Do you want to drive for me? Let's see. I'm going to make you an offer to get on board. Are you interested to take a look at all these guys? So this is the only team that we would have to test for. So let's actually jump on board and go do a test with the BMW here. So obviously these guys have not had the best of seasons watching the point standings, but it's a really good car, so we're going to get ourselves a bit of test time here in a LMP. Let's see what we can do. Really cool looking car. And fast, so we're going to see if we can qualify. Target lap time is a 1:45. We'll see what we can do on the first lap. If we can qualify first time by, that would be helpful. Really fast car. Also very loose. Feel the problems with the rear end. Definitely a very loose car, but definitely fast. So we have to tighten up the rear end for this car, get some more grip in the rear tires. That would be the main thing we'd have to do on this car. We're going to stay in GTS for another season, but I just wanted to go ahead and get a test in with these guys since they were offering. Because I have not driven one of these cars in a long time, and I forgot how fast they are. So BMW here, giving us a chance at one of their LMP cars. And we're trying to get a lap time of 1:45. We probably won't do it this time by though, but we don't have that much left in this course. So, I mean, it's possible to get that done. Very loose on the rear end, so definitely some weight balance and a few other things that we could potentially look at to get this car a little bit more stable. As you can see, the rear end just really steps out, maybe some downforce, but I think the main thing is just more grip in the tires by lowering some tire pressure and checking out some spring and sway bar and all that. And we're doing really good. I think we actually are going to make this target. So there we go. So if we want it, we can take this car, but as I said, we ain't going to, but it's a neat car anyways. Alright, so after that, he wants us to drive for our team. Definitely a very good offer from him, so definitely thank him for that opportunity. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take an upgrade. Obviously love this car, but definitely need something with a little bit more speed. We can work on handling and stuff, but I think we're going to go with Lister Storm, try to get some of that speed, because they definitely have a lot more not front row, but straightaway speed. And we're definitely needing a car with a bit more of that to be able to compete with these guys, which I do not want to race with these guys, so I definitely kind of want to have the opportunity to get a little bit more speed. So we're going to go work with these guys, so he's welcoming us to the team, and he believes that we'll have a great season. So obviously, heading off to Silverstone for the season opener, and obviously that's going to be Season 4. So racing for the Lister Storm team in Season 4 of Total Immersion Racing. Get that all nice and saved. But anyways, guys, we're going to see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this series down in the comments, and we'll see you guys here next time. Bye-bye!